Okay, hey peeps, we're back. Do you got your tweeps?
I thought it was Twix.
They are. It's a slang for Twix now.
Okay.
I'm making it that. All right, library. Number 1 library. By Manny.
Okie dokie.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill. All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese. One even ate a baby." The town had become very unpleasant indeed.
I was just thinking, at least it's not scaring the cheese and eating the children, but I guess it is.
Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan. As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates. The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest." The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king. The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged. The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in. He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side. With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below. The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
Okay.
That probably opens it. Is there anything else here? Oh, there's something here too.
That book, yeah.
1,001 goblin pranks. A baby swap.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
You can't pick it up?
No, it wouldn't let me.
Oh.
Alright, let's get her on. Oh, maybe the guy who let us in was swapped.
Do nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Oh, there's the baker.
Goblins ruin everything.
And the goat. So they're not dead, maybe.
Es ist alles toll. Verdut, ja?
Distract! Help us, King!
Enough! They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are? You've missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Oh.
Wait. How about a new story? Once upon a time, there lived,
A rat.
let me see what I got here.
Yeah, let's see.
You have that page.
The page of bravery, page of heart. I've got 2 pages. I also have Chester. And my old hat and flower.
The last one you picked up was...
This one. Let's try that.
Okay.
Let me try that again.
Okay.
There lived,
Chester. You want to try Chester?
I don't care.
There lived a wise little goblin who loved adventures.
Pretty spry old man.
Pretty spry for an old guy. Is that a pig uniform for, like, stuff?
Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he...
He...
Outsmarted a quizzical griffin, bear hugged a basilisk, or jump kicked an evil serpent lord.
Jump kick.
Jump kicked an evil serpent lord.
Apparently that was wrong.
No, that can't be right. Wait a minute here.
Outsmarted a quizzical griffin, or bear hugged.
I don't know. I decided last time. You pick one.
Let's go with the griffin.
Okay.
Outsmarted a quizzical griffin.
Yeah.
In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their...
Wisdom, heart, or strength?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Yeah, that sounds best.
Yeah.
wisdom.
This doesn't seem promising.
Let me try that again.
Strength or heart?
That's a good question. Situational wise, I'd say heart because he's got the higher ground. I don't think they're gonna get to him.
Give it a
Heart.
That's not what I expected.
But
to
it
happen.
wasn't
No.
enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
Bravery, heart, his hat, chopsticks, probably not. Meat, doubt it. Then the other stuff are pretty useless.
I don't know.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
How about...
It's got to be one of these 3 things, because
I don't think it's his hat.
Okay, one of the 2 pages then.
Sure, why not?
Heart.
No, that can't be right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute here. Let me try that again.
Bravery, perhaps.
No, that
No,
can't be
okay.
right.
Maybe it is his
Wait a
hat.
minute here.
He found his hat there.
I guess.
I don't know.
Let me try that again.
Let's try it.
His old adventurer cap.
Oh, yeah.
And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with...
Uh-oh.
Filled with heart.
Okay.
Sure.
compassion, and the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Ooh.
Thumbs down. It looks like he's got two giant nose hairs, you know?
Yeah.
I shall call you King Nibbletooth the Third.
Key.
Yeah. That is a giant rat.
I was just gonna say that.
Gotta hear about this.
The Rat King.
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
Well, I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi!
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. But I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they will be. Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
The baby swamp. Oh yeah, I called it. He was swapped.
Oh.
Baby swapped.
Okay.
Then he'll be our friend.
You look like you could use a friend.
Or he'll get found by Manny and be an enemy. That was chapter 2.
That's the
guess.
end?
That's it. That was a short one. Either that or we did a lot last time.
Wow.
The rain is just the beginning. Cool.
Wow. That seemed quicker, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we did spend more time last week.
Yeah.
Or not last week, but last time.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we just did a bunch of things right. Or maybe there just wasn't... Because... I don't know. Maybe we're just smarter.
Well, I was going to say, you could have spent a lot more time looking for things
Yeah.
that we didn't have to look for.
Right.
Because you did it right.
Yeah. It's because we're cool. We did it right the first time. I'm excited for the next one. Which comes out later this month.
This month?
Yeah.
April?
April
April's
27.
Well, that's only a few days.
Yeah, yeah. It's like 2 days from now. 3 days, 2 to 5 days from now.
Well,
1 to
cool.
5 days from now. We'll probably... Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I was going to say maybe we'll record some of it next week if it's up. If it's not like delayed. Or we might just wait till after our trip to Disney. Disney World!
Well, Monday I'll be going to church.
Oh, that's right. For your small group.
Yep.
So...
But we might be able to fit it in.
The week after.
Got a lot of stuff to do to get ready for this trip.
I know. We'll probably just wait till we get back from the trip. That'll be easier, I think.
I'll probably wait till the last second, and it's like this big mad rush to get everything ready.
We've already started making a list of the things we need to bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full page already. Like, two halves of that. Like,
Was she bringing that stuff over tomorrow?
Probably.
Okay.
I would bet so. Along with a bunch of other stuff. Because she wanted to mention a bunch of stuff and make sure everybody's on the same page, or, you know, if we forgot something that you guys didn't, or, you know, whatever.
Well, don't count on me remembering much. I can't remember my name half time.
It's Mom.
It's not. My name's Mom. What's your name, Mom?
It's either Mom or Grandma, depending on who you are. Yeah, on the show, in the description section,
Yeah.
if you read that, I put, like, Dimples is Steven, and then, like, Dreadlocks is Chris.
Uh-huh.
And we've got some other guests that I put their name on, along with their nickname and whatever.
Uh-huh.
And for you, it's Mom. Mom. So, yeah.
No nickname for old Mom.
Mom is a nickname. It's also your real name. That's what I've called you for as long as I remember.
I asked Alyssa the other day, I said, what's your mom's name? Becca. What's her real name? Becca. Because, you know, that's what TJ calls her.
Yeah.
And I said, no, her real name is Rebecca. And she's like, oh, yeah. And then I said, do you know what her middle name is? And she looked at me like I was crazy, like she had no middle name, right? And when I told her it was Elizabeth, she was like, what? I mean, she was... It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wait for all this crap.
I think I can skip it, actually. La la la. Oh yeah, get your season pass, which we have, to continue your quest in Chapter 3.
What happens if you continue?
It just goes back to the front screen, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see you guys next time on Dimples Does.
Can't wait. Third episode. Here we come. Yay.
Here you go. Third chapter. Chapter.
What
Not
did
episode.
I say? Episode. Oh,
Yeah.
chapter.
Close.
Excuse me.
You were close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
Episode. Sounds better than chapter.
Well, we're on like episode 50 or at least 20.
Well, if that's what you want to call it.
I don't know.
Getting technical on me.
Technological.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Bye.